Okay, we saw what the Israeli Prime Minister said recently as regards the killings and the killing of Christians and the Biafrans and the Middle Beltans in Nigeria. It's looking more as if likely that the referendum, Israel are finally agreed and ready to sign off Biafra referendum, just like United States and United Nations. Mr. Ravodi said, what can you say as regards this? And at the same time, my viewers, don't forget to always like, share, subscribe to this channel for more updated information and news concerning the Nigerian nation, the Biafra nation, and the global world at large. Always remember to subscribe, share this video to your family and friends. Israel now signing Biafra referendum. What is your take as regards?
Yeah, that is a very good development, and the whole Igbos in diaspora, whole Igbos at home in Nigeria here are trying to relocate to southeastern Nigeria because State of Israel has begun to recognize, Biafra emergency. That's what came out this weekend when Benjamin Netanyahu has begun to sign for referendum of some countries in Africa, because we are seeing Republic of Somalia. Republic of Somalia is coming out from the terrorist Somali, because Somalia as a country is a terrorist country, and Israel has begun to carve out Republic of Somalia from Somali. Then Nigeria is now a terrorist country, in that regard. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has begun to sign to recognize referendum for Biafra nation state, So this is happening simultaneously now. Somalia Republic is about coming out. I'm repeating it, from Somali, a terrorist country, and the Biafra is about ceding away, coming out to, emancipate from Nigerian state, which has been recognized by America, Israel, and Canada as a terrorist country. We've seen what happened just 3-4 days ago when Trump led, military clique air strike in Sokoto, the capital of FULANI Caliphate, and also the capital of terrorism in Sahel, Africa, West Africa. So this is a new development, and the Igbos are jubilating. The IPOB, which are the Igbos, indigenous people of Biafra, are jubilating, because that is going to lead to freedom of Nnamdi Kanu. As I'm talking to you now, the whole Biafrans in diaspora, that's the IPOB, are jubilating because Kanu is about to to be freed. Why? The man himself who wrote the script, which of course we know, Tinubu, is a confused man, because Kanu is not a terrorist. Kanu has never perpetrated any terrorist act. Look at what Gumi is doing, saying utterances nationwide about American airstrike against bandits, terrorists who have been killing and humiliating innocent Christians in Nigeria. Gumi has gone against America. Gumi has gone against such policy by Tinubu administration, at least accusing America of coming to strike Nigeria for selfish interest, that America is playing, game by striking terrorism in the Northwest. Gumi is supposed to have been arrested since. Nobody has accused Gumi of anything terrorism.
He said Nigeria should cut ties with the America, that we should be working with Palestine, with the Turkish and the China. He said that these are people that Nigeria should be working with.
Gumi is a terrorist. Gumi is a Muslim cleric that has actually indicated he is a terrorist outrightly, and nobody is questioning him. Tinubu administration is not questioning him. Chief of Army Staff, and
is it because he's a Fulani man?
I'm telling you, because he's a Fulani man. He is free to make his statement. He's free to constitute terrorism in Nigeria because he's a Fulani man. Fulani man is a terrorist in Nigeria, and Nigerian nation has never declared Fulani men terrorists, in Nigeria, because Fulani men, they have their chairman as Sadwano Sokoto. The Sokoto Caliphate recognizes Fulani headers terrorism in Nigeria. That's why Gumi is operating, saying, making all manners of dangerous utterances about or against American airstrike in the stronghold of terrorists in the Northwest. Let me tell you, Gumi is above the law. It is too obvious to you and I that Gumi is, at least by the word he speaks from his mouth, orchestrating terrorism across Nigeria. He's going against Trump's action. He's going against federal government's action, indicating that he himself is among the bandits, and there's nobody attacking Gumi because Gumi is above the law. Gumi's master is FREE.SOKOTO, the headquarters of terrorism in Nigeria. That's why Gumi has right to say whatever he's saying. I'm telling you, Kanu has not done anything. Kanu has no hot fly. Omotocho James, Justice Omotocho, sentenced Kanu to life jail. Not 20 years, not 10 years. He just read the script written for him by Asorok.
Is it a life in prison?
Life imprisonment. It shouldn't be. Not 20 years, not 10 years. Life. Which of course indicated that because he's from Igbo, the most hated tribe in Nigeria, Kanu was condemned for life jail. For life. To stay there until he dies. That is what Omotocho likes. That is what Tinubu administration wants. To bring Igbo man down, to bring Biafra down, to make sure that they actually finish Kanu, but they have failed. Yoruba Arabs have failed. The Fulanis, they have failed. They are going to be shamed this time around because State of Israel has recognized Biafra. State of Israel has actually understood what Kanu has gone through. Where in the world that IPOB have not set their foot? They have their foothold in Europe. Greatest foothold in America. I mean, indigenous people of Biafra. Kanu's sentence, life sentence, has begun to attract global concern. That's why ICC is inviting James Omotocho to come and explain himself over that kind of wicked judgment, meted on an innocent Biafra agitator, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He should be freed right now. ICC is warning Omotocho. They are summoning him. He must go there. He must honor the invitation. Nigeria must honor the invitation by Kenya government under Ruto. I don't know what you understand. Ruto has actually sent message across to Nigeria to come over to ICC. And as Kenya has done so, they have succeeded on freezing over $100 billion interest. Nigerian interest in Kenya is under confiscation. Or Nigeria should go to ICC and answer Ruto's call. Nigeria illegally kidnapped Kanu in Nairobi, Kenya in 2021. I don't know what I understand. So they must actually go and honor that call by Ruto at ICC level. And at the same time, James Omotocho has been summoned by ICC to come and defend himself.
But do you not think if he goes, do you not think that he can defend himself?
No, he cannot. That was not the law. Do you know why? So show me the law, Omotocho. Omotocho, show me where the law is gazetted in Nigeria.
Are you insinuating that just like what a lot of Nigerians are saying that the judgment was written for him? Do you agree with that notion?
The judgment was written for him by the administration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. That is the office, presidency office at Asorok. They are the one, by Ononuga, that actually stipulated what James Omotocho read in the court. That wasn't a judgment. He was just reading it. And he was now being asked for explanation to define at the ICC level the meaning of the judgment he read. It was mere reading a script written for him by the office of the presidency. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying. So right now, as I'm talking to you, Omotocho should prepare himself. They are taking him to ICC. I think that Omotocho himself is the person that will be jailed for life if care is not taken. I'm telling you the facts, and the fact remains a point. And myself, I am on point. Kanu is going to be freed. Biafra emergency is here. Kanu's freedom is at hand. I'm telling you, Sokoto is not where he should be. But Omotocho sent him to Sokoto so that he will die there. They want him dead by all means. That's why after bribing him almost 1 trillion naira, Kanu said no, he stands on his point, and Nigeria became mad. That's why all of a sudden he was thrown into jail. Life jail. Not 20 years, not 10 years. Everlasting. See, let me tell you, it has dawned on Omotocho that he is going to jail this time around. ICC has questioned him. ICC supersedes Nigerian court. ECOWAS court supersedes Nigerian court. AU court supersedes ECOWAS court. And United Nations court supersedes AU court. You have another platform that is higher than Nigeria judiciary, and that should be ICC.
That should be ICC.
Yeah.
Okay, but Omotocho, him saying that coming and say that Nnamdi Kanu should be transferred to Sokoto. But other people have said Omotocho don't have the jurisdiction to transfer Nnamdi Kanu, to Sokoto. He said what? He said even Nnamdi Kanu should not, be seen with the internet there in Sokoto and what have you. Do you think that he's scared of maybe, interfering or, messaging with the White House and Donald Trump?
International committees should be communicating with Kanu right now. That's why they actually alienate him from having access to internet. Even there is nothing given to that young man as an international person or agitator. Kanu is. Omotocho ruled everything where Kanu should be put, what will be given to Kanu. He read it out. He was reading a script written for him by the office of Asorok. Asorok office was the one in charge of Mazen Nnamdi Kanu's ordeal right now. Tinubu is the judiciary. Tinubu is the executive organ of government, and he is the law-making body, the organ called legislature. So it is obvious that ICC is watching Omotocho, following every step he made in the past, not knowing that they are going to take it up. Omotocho is the one that should be in jail for life. I predict, I envisage it, and I actually am anticipating right now that Omotocho should be taken to ICC. Good be it for all Igbos that the State of Israel has begun recognition of emancipation of Biafra, a sovereign state, the youngest prince of Africa that is about to erupt right now on the continent of Africa is the Republic of Biafra, a state that was given birth to by the Ijaws during the era of the Portuguese. It wasn't even Igbo's matter, but we just took it upon ourselves that all these coastal states on the Biafra International Water Shelf, they are all Biafran land, from Bight of Guinea, Bakassi Island, down to Bight of Bonny here. The whole states on the coast belongs to Biafra. We are not shouting about Lagos. Lagos, is their Lagos, we know. But we are talking about the coastal line of Biafra that stopped at Bight of Bonny. The whole coastal states, from there to Benue State, come down to Igbo land, Delta State, Edo State, River State, Bayelsa State, Akwa Ibom State, Calabar State, and so on and so forth. They all belong to us. We are the United States of Biafrans, and there is nothing more. When Israel has recognized us, Canada has recognized us, and the people around the globe are questioning the kind of judgment delivered against Mazen Nnamdi Kanu. Kanu's IPOB is all over Japan, China, America, all over Europe, Austria, Germany, everywhere, in the UK, everywhere in Europe, indigenous people of Biafra. So this young man was illegally jailed by James Omotocho. He is wrong. That judgment is fallible. Very, very fallible, full of fallacies. We should not take it. And Kanu is about coming out.
Okay, don't forget to watch the video, share with your family and friends, comment on this video, and most importantly, subscribe for more information and for more updates as regards what is happening around Nigeria.